Good morning, everybody. This is Matt with Sewer Tech Northwest. It is October 29th, Friday morning, around 10:20 a.m. I am here at 18840 Southwest 65th Avenue in Lake Oswego. My camera is currently pushed down from the half bath closet vent access, which is the toilet connecting to the toilet, out to the septic in the backyard. Right now what you're seeing is just some of the cast iron pipe. My lens is butted up right against it at the nose on or 90-degree transition that dumps into this septic tank. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and pull back. We're marked at just over 35 feet. That is an exact marker from where I drop in from the vent stack of this pipe. You'll see it zero out. That number will reduce as I pull back. But we're going to go ahead and reel it back slowly and inspect the line as we go. Here we go. As you can see here, we're in cast iron. That's where you notice all the red ferrous color of the pipe as it starts to rust a little bit. The bottom is a little bit flaky. As you can see, it looks a little bit like a crag, and there's a little bit of a fissure in the middle of it that looks like it creates a little bit of a river. It's definitely showing age, but it's not something where you go, oh no, oh no. So this is kind of what you expect, par for the course, when you're looking at an iron pipe that's been in the ground for a while. We didn't have really any issues with flow going out. I did run tons of water as I pushed the lens out, but we're reeling it back with no water so we can see everything. But yeah, we'll just kind of keep an eye on everything as we keep pulling back. See right there at this last lip, we just jumped down a little bit, and this is kind of just more for educational purposes, but you can see there that the lower lip of this is raised just slightly. So there's small joint slippage going on here. Nothing that has me like deeply concerned. It's just so you can keep an eye out for what the condition of the line is, and if down the road you inspect it again, you can compare videos to see if there's any adjustments in the pipe. This will not obstruct flow at this time. It's just showing you what Mother Nature does, and Father Time. That right there almost looks like these joints have some kind of coupler on them, which is strange being cast iron to cast iron like that. But that looks like some kind of Firmco rubber seal gasket that's put on the outside of pipes. You can literally just Google shear band or Firmco and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It just connects the two sleeves on the exterior and binds them like a spine. You can see a little bit of it slipping though. And you can see some of it on the inside. You should never see that. Those joints should be flush together, and that rubber seal should be on the exterior of the line, never exposed. The fact that that's coming in a bit is peculiar. Oddly enough, the section of line isn't it's pretty lined up still. You can tell it's not really offset. It just looks like the gasket's slipped in. As of right now, something like that, once again, is not going to obstruct the flow. It's a very minor section there. That is definitely something, though, to bear in mind. You should not see that in the line. It's not ideal. But as it stands right now, it's not causing a problem right now. We'll keep going. It's hard to tell here. This section looks like it might be greased up a little bit on the sides. it may be fissured or troughed at the basin, kind of like I showed at the very beginning of the video, but often in these areas where there may not be great grade, if you look at the bottom left corner of my lens, there's a little 0 there with a degree symbol. That actually is stating the plane and degree of my camera right now. Basically, this section of pipe isn't tilted. You want downhill slope ideally throughout the majority of the entire line is code. So right here, it's just a flat point, and that's why we have some water settling. Now, bear in mind, my camera lens is only about an inch tall, so right now our eyeball is a 1/2 inch off the bottom of the pipe, and you can see that the water is below that. So it's not as extreme as it may look to your eye right now at the water level. And if it's over a short section, it slows down some flow, but if it's little areas that are bellied like this, it's not a huge ordeal. But also something to keep an eye on, because you can see there's some accumulation and everything on the sidewalls. When I first pushed my camera through this spot, it actually had a ton of toilet paper wadded up in it that I pushed out. So this is an area that's susceptible to debris collecting. Now, toilet paper on its own will dissolve over time. So if it's just toilet paper and waste going down the line, even if it collects, it will dissolve along with it, unless you put in a ridiculous amount down very quickly. It still shouldn't really be a problem. But we're going to keep pulling back and look at the rest of this, see how big it is. That looks like we're hitting the tie-in group on the left side there. There's the other freeway here joining up with us, coming from the other bathroom group. We'll keep going. All right, guys, and there we have it. We're coming back out of the flange here, access where the toilet's placed. That was the condition of the line right there. Little small section of bellied water, nothing of a serious concern. The majority of the line looks really good. There's a couple sections that are a little dirty, but once again, dirty to the point where it shouldn't even obstruct flow. It's just kind of showing accumulation that can continue to happen. It may eventually lead to an issue. Nothing standing right now. The only area of, the most focus, I would say, is where that gasket slipped through. Once again, it's not affecting anything at this time. You just shouldn't see it. But end to end, the line looks like it's in pretty dang good shape. It certainly is flowing. Thank you so much for your time and using Sewer Tech Northwest today. You guys have a good one.